You guys smashed the like goal in the last video, which means I'm officially trapped playing Restless Horizons in a hardcore expert mode until I survive all the way to day 100. Now look, it's expert hardcore. I'm going to die. A lot. And every single death means a full world reset. But if I break and give up before hitting day 100, I have to eat the single spiciest pepper on the planet on camera, and give away $100 worth of my brand new merch to someone in the comments down below. If you don't want to see if my spirit breaks, the full merch drop is live right now using the link in the description. But until then, no rage quitting allowed. Attempt number 1 starts now. Okay, well, we've just spawned into our first world. Not the best place to spawn in. World number 1 instantly died. Great. Okay, world number 2. We look to be in a relatively good position. We have to choose expert mode off rip because, of course, we said we would. Prove your worth. Yep, that's about selecting your difficulty and everything. Okay, we're gonna get started. First things first, we need our flint and gravel. Of course, we're gonna need quite a bit of flint for other stuff as well. I'm also gonna grab the gravel rock. This is a rock. Cobblestone splitter? What the heck is... Oh, so I need 4 of those to get a cobblestone. Okay, well, at least it's something that we can get somewhere with it. Still loose rock. The loose rock. Can we combine those for cobble? We can. That's good. And then I think we can harvest... No, we definitely can't. Okay. We need sticks. So what we're gonna have to do... Grab ourselves a couple sticks. I need to flake some flint. I don't know what I can flake. Can I flake it on these rocks? I can. That's good. Okay. We got some more flaked flint. We've got our flint knives. Of course, this is going to be quite difficult, so we're going a little bit fast because the moment nighttime hits and we are not prepared, we're kind of just immediately screwed. I need to flake some more flint real quick. And then we need to make ourselves our handy-dandy hatchet. Harvest ourselves some raspberries, some blueberries, just for food. Honestly, anything is going to be better than nothing. It's pretty nice. We just get some, you know, not terrible food. It's much better than having absolutely nothing to eat, so that's good. Grab a little more plant fiber. Let's chop down a tree. We'll chop down this one. It's larch trees, which honestly are quite cool, but I don't fully know if they're anything important. We seem to be on like an island thing. I also don't know if these guys are aggressive. It looks to be relatively chill, which is, you know, a good thing, because otherwise we're just kind of screwed. So, okay. We've got our crafting table. We've got our pickaxe, flint pickaxe, of course. We could have gotten a cobble pickaxe. We can't use a cobble pickaxe yet because we're not a high enough level for it. Now, what I do need to do is get some more plant fiber. I'm going to grab the larch shrubs as well as the wheat seeds because they're going to come in handy in a bit. We do need a significant amount of them. That's not good. Okay, we're going to, before we go take on that leechlet, what we're going to want to do is get some stone. Okay, let's just use our entire, actually... grab some more rocks and get some stone, and that should be good. It's a flint rock. Interesting. Still loose rock over there. Loose rock over there. Just grab a ton of sticks for free. Rice seeds, peanut seeds, don't really care about them. You know, if I can avoid having to fight the leechlet, I will be happy. Because those guys are actually going to be kind of a pain if we just go and fight them, so... 2 cobblestone. We're gonna get ourselves a little more plant string, extra stone, loose rocks. See, I need to get over there for the, Dude, that's gonna be a pain, actually. Because in essence, we need, in order to get a gun, which of course we have guns in this mod pack because I added them. To get a gun, we need to actually be able to make ammo for it, which currently the best way for us to make ammo for it is going to be, well, gunpowder from sugarcane, flint, and charcoal. That's gonna be fun. What I've also been doing, and the reason why I grabbed the cobblestone, is because we can make a cobblestone saber, which is gonna protect us from a little bit of damage as well. Why am I stuck moving forward? What did I do? I have no idea what I just did. I might have to Alt F4 to close the game. Because my keyboard is no longer working. What the heck? Okay, I think I fixed it. I don't know what happened. I just had to genuinely make the game crash in order to get back here, but should be able to flake a couple more flint. We want to make a bed, ideally, because I have enabled sleeping. I know it's a bit cheese, but sleeping only works when there are not lunar events happening. So overall, it's not going to be like the end of the world for us to be able to sleep. Because we can't... If there's a lunar event, we literally just have to hide in a hole. And I think for the video, since I am going to be making this video a bit of a longer video, I want to make it as long as I possibly can. Because I feel like, you know, y'all deserve something nice and long to listen to while you guys are at work. Because apparently that's what, like, 70% of the people that comment under my videos do, is they listen to my videos while they're at work, which is kind of wild to me, but you know what? Fair enough. I mean, I listen to me while at work, but that's because this is literally what I do for work. Like, whatever, who cares? It doesn't really matter. Thankfully, we do have enough food from those bushes. I'm a little concerned about the leechlet situation because they do spawn more around water from what I can tell. But overall, wait, is that honeydew? Yo, they got honeydew seeds? Okay, never mind. Minecraft might have just become the best game of all time. Oh wait, it already was. Okay, we're gonna grab... We don't need a ton of sugarcane off rip, to be perfectly honest with you. What I am thinking, though, is we have to try and survive a fight with a leechlet. And that's because we kind of need the XP. So what I should probably do first is I think we can make a wooden shield. And we are going to attempt to do this. Come on. Come on, leechlet. Can we sneak up on you, actually? You're not turning around. You're kind of dumb. Maybe we can... Killed while trying to escape leech... Did I bleed from getting hit by it? Okay, well, time for World 3. Okay, World number 3. Let's get started again. Let's hope that we can survive a little longer. FTP Ultimine is not working, which is not great, but I need sticks, so... Can I get some sticks, please? Okay, guess not. I guess the game's frozen. Let's try reloading. Oh, well, I loaded in. It seems like we're actually playing now, which is good. Okay, we got some sticks. Let's get ourselves some gravel. There's also ice fern, and ice fern is pretty darn decent. We need it in order to become immune to temperatures, because as you can see, temperatures are a thing in this mod pack, which is great. It's fantastic. You'll love to see it. Anyway, let's crack ourselves up some flint shards. 12... is that enough? Oops, sorry for pausing for a second. I had to sneeze really bad. Okay, we got a loose rock. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take 8 flint knives, chuck them all in our back pocket, get ourselves some plant fibers. We're gonna go through all of these guys until we get enough plant fibers and other stuff. Now, what we want to do as well is we want to take this guy out for XP. The issue is I don't want to get too close to the battle tower, and I don't want to die to it, because that would be very embarrassing. So it's already eaten my legs, and I think I might die to it. Thankfully we didn't, and we have a healing salve, which lets us heal up a little bit, which is great. And what I'm thinking is we're no longer going to use flint knives for anything other than harvesting grass, because apparently they are terrible. So that's great. Ooh, I like corn. As an American, corn is one of our very well-produced items, and I love it. Now, what we need to do is we need to upgrade building to level 3 in order to be able to use stone tools. And an Ultra Blight has awakened, which is exactly what we want to see, because that means that there's going to be a mob around that is going to nearly 100% of the time be able to one-shot us. Fantastic. You love to see it. Don't care about soybeans. I mainly care about getting the rocks. And I should probably go try and find some food. This is a very unfortunate place to spawn because there's multiple battle towers, a literal grizzly bear, and we've apparently gotten too close to... Oh, shoot. I guess that's the Ultra Blight. Okay. I think we're gonna have to take out some pigs. I don't think they can attack us physically, which is good. Because if they could, we would definitely be dead already. But we need food, so I'm sorry. I have to have equality. I'm killing the black one. We're gonna kill all of them, so I can't just kill the pink ones. I need to leave, or I need to make sure that equality is a thing. If you're not willing to kill them all or make jokes about all of them, well, then you're a bigot. So suck it. Anyway, now that we've done that, we're just gonna grab the rocks. I can't get too close, otherwise we're gonna get flung into the water and definitely die to that guy. We are out of food, which is not ideal. So let's try and skirt around. I would love to be able to go in the water and get some stuff. Unfortunately, that is not a option because of the fishes, the Mauga, M-A-W-G-A is how that's how it's spelled. It's not like M-A-G-A, it's Mauga. Wait, I also haven't made, I should do that. I have all the progression to do. Why haven't I done that? Because we have an axe to make, and then we need a pickaxe, and then we can get a furnace, and then we should be able to actually just cook up the meat. Why have I not done this? Okay, well, we're just being a little stupid. I'm a little brain dead. It's been a bit. My apartment's pretty darn warm for no apparent reason. And we have mining fatigue because I let myself get hurt. And it's probably also made worse because I'm hungry, which is not great. So, by the way, that is a thing. So, yeah, if you're hungry in game, you can't function as well. Kind of interesting. Kind of cool, to be honest with you, but honestly, kind of annoying as well. Anyway, we've got a pickaxe now. I thought that pig was coming over to attack me. What we're also going to do is make a stone saber, because I really think that being able to kill these pigs is going to be incredibly helpful for us. For not only getting enough XP to be able to get access to stone tools, but also just in general to be able to have food, because, well, I'm hungry and I probably should have done this earlier, but thankfully it looks like we're going to be able to get away with this without starving, which is nice, so happy about that. But anyway, let's grab enough to make ourselves a furnace, and of course chuck our spruce logs in there. 1.5, 1.5, so we'll do that. And that should work, I think. I think that works, unless it's 2 per, but I think it's, yeah, it's 1.5. I don't know. Coal and charcoal are weird sometimes, but also the amount of sticks that we get are kind of crazy. I probably should have used the sticks. I think we can smelt with sticks, right? Yeah, half an item per stick, so definitely could have, but not the end of the world. Hopefully by the time we cut down this tree, we'll be able to get enough food and not starve to death. Okay, tree has been slain. I would love to go in there and fight mobs to get XP. That is a terrible idea for our current situation, so we are going to instead choose to not do that. Although, I guess what I could do, since it looks like it's an inverted battle tower, based purely on the fact that I don't see a guy up at the top of it, based on that, what I probably could afford to do is go in there, get to the top floor, harvest the spawners, and then get out. But the main thing that we really need is going to be copper, and we want crumbles to spawn. The issue is that I think that we will die if we get hit. I probably should have made a shield again, but I didn't. And you know what? If we die, it is what it is. I'm not... Okay, I lied. It's not what it is, but I am upset. Dear Lord, this video might take multiple parts. I don't know. That might be all of what this week's videos are. Is just me trying this over and over again. Well, world number 4, here we come. Hopefully this one's not as bad as the previous couple, because I would like to be able to get through this challenge ideally within the first 10 attempts. Although that's very unlikely to happen. This video is probably part 1 of many, because I doubt I'm going to be able to get it in the amount of time that I need to in order to get this video out. But if this video hits 500 likes, I will force my younger brother and my cousin to try to survive in malicious mode, the hardest difficulty of this mod pack. So make sure to like for that, because that'll be absolutely hell. Dear Lord. Okay, we've loaded in. Of course, what we have to immediately do is select expert mode and get rid of the quest book and that. We're gonna just get started. Of course, we gotta do the normal things. So, bunch of gravel. We're gonna need a significant amount of flaked flint in order to be able to do this. Now, this is gonna be a little interesting, because we are not in an optimal biome for this. But that's fine. We'll make it work as best we can. Because ideally we want to be in, like, and I guess what I could do is I could respawn in different worlds until we find a good seed, and then just try the same seed over and over again. But I think that's lame, so we're not going to do that. So you guys are just going to have to watch me suffer for even longer. Also, for some reason, none of these are giving me any, why am I not getting any plant fiber? That's not ideal. He's gonna one-shot me, isn't he? You know what? This is a terrible seed anyway. Kill me. I don't want to. Okay. Well, death number 4. Okay, world number 5. Chuck these guys out. Get to a river. We just gotta go as fast as possible because we cannot waste any point of the day. And we're gonna have to get stuff as soon as we freaking can. This is gonna be actually incredibly difficult. But let's just hope that we can make it work, because if we can't, I've just, you know, we're gonna just be absolutely ruined. But at least, you know, we've got the stuff we need, and that being the flint. Make a ton more flint, which is perfect. Flake some of it. That's good enough. We need flint still for other stuff. We'll grab a loose rock. Another loose rock. I need sticks, so we've got to get some sticks. There's only trees over here. Actually, there's trees over there as well. I probably should have gone over there first, but that's fine. And also, apparently, you will get more plant fiber breaking each piece of grass individually than you will if you try and vein mine it. So I think I'm going to try that, and we're going to compare it, and we're going to see if it actually does work better or not. So, with vein mined, we've got 7. Without vein mine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not even 10, but that's 10. Okay, 11 without vein mine. So I guess without vein mine, it is. And then we just gotta make sure we grab the plant fiber. We could have gotten a bit unlucky, so maybe I try one more. That's, it's 8 so far, 9, 10, 11, I believe. 12, 13, 14, and then this is a new one. Vein mine you. Yeah, like 10. So, I guess we get better odds just by using it like just spamming them down anyway. So we might as well just continue that. We're gonna need specific seeds in the future as well, just to make sure that we can have enough food to survive, which I'm a little concerned about, but we should be fine with how everything's going. And then I do want to make sure that I grab some more wheat seeds. Break all you guys, get a ton of plant fiber, turn all the plant fiber into plant string, take the plant fiber, craft up an axe. While we're running back over here, I want to... Actually, we'll take out the pig in a second. I want to grab a couple more stones. Just so that we can get at least a little bit more cobble on our way, because it's very important to me that we do this. As long as you're crouching when you click on the stones, I think they auto-add to your inventory, which is kind of cool. I don't want to trigger an Anton attack, so we're gonna try and avoid hitting the Anton. I think it's chill. Yeah, they're passive, so they're fine for now. Just gotta make sure to be a little bit careful. We don't trigger it, because you never know. Okay, we've got a couple more rocks. I'd love to eat the Antons, but we're not in a position to be able to do that yet, so let's get you guys. We got that. Obviously, the first thing that we should do is make a stick, and then obviously we need to make ourselves a pickaxe as well. Harvest you up. Grab one more stone. We're gonna grab the food from those barrels, because those are barrels that'll definitely have food in them. And, okay, we're gonna not grab rocks, I guess. But I'm a little bit wary of this cemetery, because it might have something in it. I don't fully know, though. Okay, barrel. Shield I can't use. Iron pickaxe, iron axe. Some gunpowder, that'll come in handy for our guns. And mainly, though, potato is good. Rolls are okay, though not really optimal. Don't want to eat the potatoes. I want to eat bread. And I don't want to accidentally waste food, so we're going to be a little bit careful. But I'm going to need an insane amount of bandages. So we're going to grab a ton more flint knives. We're going to harvest all of this stuff if we can. For plant fiber. And we're going to need to smelt it all up, so we're going to need to chop down a couple more trees and such. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll be able to get through it eventually. All we got to do is clear out as much of this as we possibly can. Just get an insane amount of plant fiber. So that we can get more bandages. Because unfortunately in expert mode, mobs do significantly more damage. And we have to be very careful. I believe we also heal less. So I'm quite concerned. But we should be able to make it through just fine as long as we have enough bandages. And also don't get ourselves into any close range fights. Which is kind of our main objective. Which is why we kind of want to make guns as quick as possible. So finding gunpowder and getting some copper and iron, enough at least to make the base thing, which is about 25 iron. Also, I can't pick up plant fiber for some reason. I don't know why. Did I freeze the game? Maybe. Okay, I think we're back. I don't know if that fixed it, but it should have. Hopefully, I can pick up things. That's good. No more broken game. We just harvest the rest of these couple knives, and then we'll need to harvest a bunch of stone. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. Honestly, this is like an ideal biome, so maybe for future seeds, just to make this not have to take 10,000 years, I might use the same seed. Yeah, I don't know. It might be cheese. Maybe we do 1 or 2 more attempts, and then worst case, if we get to attempt number 10, I'm using the same seed. I don't care. I'm using the same seed. I also haven't done a ton of planning for like the numbers for optimizing all of this, so it's a little bit incorrect for what we might need. Also, please don't spawn a geonock, or a crumble, I guess is what they're called. I keep forgetting. I already have a handle. Saber made. Now, what we need to do is vein mine coal. Ideally, we get a crumble from you. No crumble's kind of crazy. I guess it's 1 coal vein, so it's not that insane. But please spawn a crumble. Perfect. That guy got way too... How has he hit me? By the way. The long horse saved my life. But also, dear Lord, I think I'm going to die. I need to make a furnace ASAP and start... actually, what we need to do is we need to go into the... How do I progress? Grab our bandage. I need to go into the good information, grab that, and then go to welcome, grab a purified water bottle. That'll give me a quest for getting the purified water bottle, which will give me a greater healing scroll. We've leveled up as well, so we can level up our constitution. We can use it. Then I don't want to waste food, but what we'll do is then we'll go into how do I progress, greater healing scroll, use the greater healing scroll. Actually, we don't need to use it. We can save it for a little bit because we are in an okay position. We're going to heal from that, so it's fine. Actually, let's overlap the smelting of the iron with mining a little bit more. Ideally, we get another crumble. Ideally, we don't get hit by it, though. Apparently, they just speed up for no apparent reason, and we're dead. Great. Okay. I'm for World 6. Hopefully it's as good as this one was. That sucks. I probably should have been a little safer. I don't know. It's just tough. Because I have to take some risk to get a gun early on. I think maybe taking it a little slower and making sure to block off the crumble so it can't hit me, but I can hit it. We'll have to play that way. Yeah, we'll just be a little safer. Dear Lord. Well, we got a bad seed again. That's fine, though, because we're going to make the most out of it. Dear Lord. Okay, this is going to suck. Okay. First things first, let's grab our food source for the first little bit. And then I think we're going to just have to run until we get somewhere. I don't know. I need exposed whatever. Like, we've got sugarcane. That's good. That's a positive because we need it. But I need, like, exposed, or whatever it's called. How do I forget what it's called? I need exposed gravel. Also, there's a gold... Is that a golden ice fern leaf? Also, there's a geyser that probably would have hurt if I took damage from it, but that's fine. Gold ice fern. Cool. Anyway... Actually, you know what? The geyser did not hurt me, so we're kind of fine. Yeah, this is probably the worst seed we could probably get for a lot, because there's just nothing I can really do in cold biomes. It's just gonna be kind of a pain unless we get really lucky. I'll check. Actually, we might go under the water here, unless there's mobs under the water. We might be able to make this work. Is there mobs under here? No, but there's also no gravel. Great. That's actually even better for us. And let's just go around. I need sticks still for other stuff, but that's fine. Please let there be gravel in this little alcove of wood. Nope. Great. There's rabbits at least. Gravel? No gravel. A chort. Great. Fantastic. This is honestly, this is the best seed that there could be. I don't even care anymore. Like, genuinely, you know, low-key, I kind of want to go up to the airship. Actually, we're dead. It doesn't matter. Okay, world number 7 time. Okay, well, this honestly looks a little better. We should be fine as long as... Actually, there's a river right over here. There's cows as well, so we can get a backpack if we get lucky enough to be able to survive at least a little bit. That's good. Now, what I could do, if I wanted to cheese this 100 days video, because cheesing 100 days videos is quite easy. You literally just dig a hole in AFK, because nothing can happen to you. Now, I'm not going to do that. because I think that's cringe. What I will do, though, is struggle, because honestly, there is just so much that we have to do. Anyway, let's check out the gravel, grab the flint, flake some of the flint again. We need at least 22. Ideally, come on, there we go, perfect. 22 flaked flint, which is great. Now, let's actually, we can climb this tree, I think? Yeah, we can. That's actually kind of cool. We can climb that one too, but it's going to be way easier to just do this. And now, like so, and now we're back up to the top. We're going to grab ourselves, hopefully, some sticks. Perfect. Put all the flint knives in there. Now, all we gotta do... plant fibers. Honestly, they're gonna be really unfortunate, but I'm just gonna shift-click it, or vein mine it, because it's just a little easier. Might waste a bit of resources, but it's quicker. We're gonna go for it, because I'd rather not pass away. Anyway, we've got ourselves our flint axe. Now we get the mauve tree. And don't really need anything else. Didn't really mean to place that down, but that's fine. Sticks, crafting table. Don't know why I did sticks in the crafting grid, because that doesn't work. Pickaxe. Now all we gotta do is get ourselves some stone. Oh, there's a battle tower over there. I'd love to get a battle tower for some stuff, but unfortunately, that is not the optimal play, because that will likely get us killed. Instead, we're going to vein mine iron, although that was also a very bad idea. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we're going to make another flint pickaxe, because we need it. And then we're obviously going to make ourselves our beautiful handy-dandy stone saber, and also a wooden tower shield. And now we need food, so obviously we're gonna go and kill the cows. And I have enough wood, or I have enough stuff to be able to not have to worry too much about that. So what we're gonna chop down this tree, the mega mauve, and then we're gonna kill the cows. The tree might kill a cow on its way down, but I don't think it will. Come on. Perfect. Cows are great because they give us really good resources, as well as the potential for making a backpack early, which is big. But mainly the food. The food is the big thing right this second. And it summoned a gusher, which is not great. I have to be very careful around gushers, but thankfully it got us the level up. And honestly, we're gonna need building level 3, but I'm thinking that defense higher levels might be better earlier on for us. So I don't know exactly what's worth it. There's more cows over here, so I'm kind of heading towards this way. I don't want to starve or take starving damage. So we're going to make, obviously, 2 different furnaces. One is going to be a smoker. I can't use a smoker. I don't have building level 6. Great. Okay, we're gonna cook the beef with our mega mauve logs. That's fine, I guess. And I need 1 beef, and then we'll be able to survive a little bit longer. Go get the other cows. Ideally, we get enough XP from this guy to level up a little bit more. It summoned a poltergeist, which is not great. Come on, don't hit. How the heck are you hitting me from beyond my range? Okay, I just gotta make sure... I gotta be, like, kind of tick perfect with how I hit him, but it's fine. Just gotta get a little lucky. And we didn't get lucky at all. Okay, great. Okay, well, this spawn isn't awful. Let's, I've been doing this, by the way, I kid you not, for about 3 hours at this point. My brain is a little fried, but we're gonna keep on going because I want to at least get beyond day 1. That's kind of our goal right now. It's just beyond day 1. I'll take anything. Beyond day 1 is fine. I'll be happy. I need to get gravel. Take it slow. I just need to get a gun. That's our... Once we get a gun, I'm not super concerned. But before getting a gun, this is going to be just absolutely atrociously difficult. So, okay, got you guys up here. Come on. 24, that works fine. Get you guys for sticks. Gonna make 1 flint knife. And I don't know if any of these guys are gonna work, because they don't. Great, fantastic. Please work. I don't want to have to use a ton of energy, because the amount of stamina, or not stamina, hunger that it takes to vein mine is kind of absurd. So maybe it's just not worth vein mining at all in general. But at least we've got you now, which is good. We can make our axe, chop down a redwood tree, then we got some wood to get working with. Dear Lord, this is kind of atrocious. But at least maybe we'll be able to get this and make it work. We just need to get a good start going. And dear Lord, have we gotten kind of screwed in the past little bit, but it's fine. Sticks, logs. Come on. Come on. Just need 4 of you guys. Split pickaxe. Stone. I just need enough stone to be able to get a little bit started. And, you know, worst case scenario, I'll just dig a hole and, like, sleep. And then we're through 100 days, pretty much. Not really sleep, but, like, just wait an entire day. Like, I can AFK. I can AFK 100 days. It's not an issue. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's a madre. And that's a pillager. That's not good either. That's more pillagers. That's a vindicator. How the heck am I alive? How in the world am I alive? Genuinely, I don't know how I've survived that, but I have, and you know what? My butthole is puckered. That was terrifying. Anyway, let's make ourselves some more flint knives, because we need more plant fibers, obviously. I think we only get plant fibers from grasses. I don't think we can get it from ferns, actually. So it might be worth just targeting the taller grasses. Although I don't fully know. It should be fine, though. We've got plant string, plant string. Okay, apparently I dropped my sticks somewhere, but that's fine. Oh, great. This will be, you know, we might get a good healthy amount of wood from this one. Fantastic. And now all we need to do is just smelt. How did I make that? Primitive handle? You can do that? What do I use a simple handle for? A simple pole? A dagger? A throwing knife? Okay. Why the heck? I did not mean to do that, but it also used all of my sticks. So that's not ideal. How did I use all of my sticks? That's so stupid. Are there any sticks on the ground? Oh, guess not. Great. Apparently these redwood trees are great for wood, but terrible for sticks, because I'm not getting any sticks from them. I guess the leaves are the only real way to get sticks around here. But at least we've got the stuff that we need in order to get kind of started being a little bit safer. I guess what I could do is make a different weapon to be even more safe, but I do think for right this second, this is the most optimal way to do this. Gonna go grab the sugar cane, and then we should be able to take out the sheep for some wool. gonna be a little bit careful about how I do this, because I don't want to accidentally aggro something in the water. Because I know if you touch the water, if there's something that can be aggroed under water, then you will aggro it. So being a little bit careful, but it's fine. I really need the food, I'm sorry. I have to kill not just the white sheep, but the black sheep too. And hopefully we can get enough stuff for dyes. Dyes would be great. Honestly, I think dyes are probably the most important thing right now, so we can actually make a bed. I have enabled sleeping. I know it's called Restless Horizons, so you shouldn't be able to sleep, but yada yada yada, I don't really care. I don't know if we get any... Nope, definitely not. Okay, well that's fantastic. I'm also out of food. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started on getting ourselves some food smelted up, I think. And then we've got to get mining. Also, I found some more sticks, so maybe I lied. Anyway, let's get ourselves our Bernache, get a ton of that smelted up. Grab some more mossy cobblestone, because I know we can use mossy cobblestone like cobblestone for furnaces. Grab a coal. Smelt up you. We'll be fine for that. Ideally, I want a fishing rod. And ideally, we want a cave. But I guess a cave's not really going to be something possible. Is there anything close by? I see. So we kind of have to go around up here to get to anything meaningful. That's fine, though. It shouldn't be too difficult of a journey. Just got to be a little bit careful. And I don't think we can turn any of this other stuff into anything important. I'm going to turn this into sugar. And we should get enough charcoal through smelting stuff up that we should be able to, ideally, after I harvest a little bit more cobblestone, to make another furnace, should be able to get some charcoal and hopefully get somewhere with that. Okay, so let's make ourselves some gunpowder now. Okay, 21 gunpowder, not terrible, not incredibly great either, but you know what, it's more than enough than we need right now. Break you, grab all of our extra wood and everything else, and now it is time to go along this little thing and hopefully get to a nicer place, you know? A place without an insane amount of deadly mobs that will attack me without the slightest thought. And there's some mobs over there, so we're gonna skirt around a little bit wider than I usually would. And they've seen me, because the aggro range on this mod pack with expert mode is immense. Great. Okay, well, at least at very minimum, we're gonna try and get these guys. It's already getting late as well, which is not ideal. Falling sand. That's interesting. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a massive thing of falling sand. Okay. So we're in a big, wide open area. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make a bed. Can't sleep. That's fine. The moment we can sleep, we're going to sleep. A celebration blight has arrived. Fantastic. We're going to avoid that. Ideally. Come on, let me sleep, please. Celebration blight, not a fun time. Please let me sleep. There's a leechlet over there. I want to be able to sleep. Come on. Come on. Please. Just let me sleep already. Oh my gosh, I don't... Just gotta check my back. There might be something sneaking up behind me. You gotta be careful. You know what, we're level 2. We might as well level up our constitution to level 2. Still can't sleep. Great. Only at night or during thunderstorms. Why is it not letting me sleep? Seems pretty nighttime to me. And there's now a panda on my bed. What's up, dude? Why is there a panda trying to snuggle with me? Like, I appreciate it. Just, like, leave me alone. Why can't I sleep? There we go, dear lord. Okay. We're alive. Fine. Just gotta be a little careful. We've got more sugar. Although sugarcane is going to be one of our limiting factors, so it might be worth going over and getting that. Leechlets are kind of within aggro range, although a lot of things are within aggro range. We're gonna have to just kind of be a little bit careful. We need a few different things from underground, but for the most part, if we can just walk past all this stuff without dying, I will be happy. Strawberries, great. Okay, a little bit of a cave. A little bit of a deep cave, okay. We're gonna be a little bit persnickety with this. Actually, I do need white wool. So we're gonna keep our wool. Sorry, I just paused recording because I'm sneezing, but that was almost bad. Okay. So we want a crumble to spawn, but what I also want to do is have blocks at hand so that if a crumble spawns, I think one did. One didn't. Okay, interesting. One didn't spawn there either. That's fine. Okay, we level up building. One level. We want level 3 building, ideally. We cannot go into a space that big and open just yet. Otherwise, we will, like, instantly implode or explode. Not implode. Now, can we hit level 3 building with just smelting a ton of charcoal? I think we can. I think that's going to be our safest option. And what I should probably also do is make sure to light this area up so that we don't have to deal with any negative things happening, because that would be very terrible. Come on, there we go. Nice and lit. And now, obviously, 1, 2, 3. Smack you in there, smack you in there, smack you in there, smack you in there, and smack you in there, and smack you in there. And hopefully, that will get us to level 3, in which we can use stone tools. Okay, well, apparently there's a storm happening outside, but we have hit level 3, so we can now utilize stone tools, which is optimal. You'll love to see it. This is the farthest we've gotten so far. I'm very happy with it. I blocked off some stuff up there because I didn't want mobs coming in, because I was kind of just AFKing down here. But we've got a bunch of stuff now, so we can get rid of all you guys. We can get rid of that. Just keep that there. Now, ideally, what's going on outside? Storm. So, storming outside, we go to sleep. It's literally a thunderstorm outside, but okay, fine. I guess don't let me sleep. That works too, I guess. You know, okay, fair enough. Now, how many mobs are down here? And how many of them can we take out at range? I don't have anything ranged capable. That's not ideal. But what can we do? Almost looked at an enderman. That would have been the literal death of me. Don't know what the heck that is. There's a dire wolf. I want to get the copper, ideally. Copper acquired. Now we go back up. There's iron and other stuff, but it's not worth the risk right this second, so we're just gonna do that. Of course, block this off so that mobs can't get up. And now we shall smelt this up, I guess. I don't see a reason why not to. But we're just gonna have to wait out the storm, I guess, and maybe get a little bit frisky down in the cave. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna have to just... We kind of just gotta say, you know, we gotta do something. I can't just... I refuse to just hide in a hole. I should have hidden a hole. I should have hidden a hole. I should have hidden a hole. Should have hidden a hole. I can't get... What the frick? Okay, can I kill you from here? Maybe. I just gotta be very careful with how I do this. Just don't move. Just be very careful. Don't let him one-shot you. Don't get any closer. Don't need to crit. I just need to keep hitting him. It'll be fine. He'll give us plenty of XP. That'll let us get defense up, because that's our next thing. We need defense up to level 8 before anything else now. Okay. He's down. Nothing bad else happened. We got a copper katana that I'm not ever going to use. We got some iron. Okay. Iron goes in here. Iron gets smelted up. We grab our copper. Grab our redwood. Grab this stuff, because why the heck not? Chuck it over here in the corner. Make sure to body block that off. And also make sure to chuck the katana out, because we don't need it. Get down here. And there's a dire wolf now, aggroed on me. So we're going to go up. Use our bandage real quick, because I don't want to die. Increase our defense by 2 levels. The heck did I just hear? Baby spider. Okay, I see, I see. We're just going to wait until we've recovered as much as we possibly can. And then we'll go down. And we'll try and take him out. If anything has any ranged weaponry, we go straight back up. That's all we gotta do. Incredibly safe, incredibly secure. Grab our iron. What we're gonna do, obviously, is the few things that we need to do in order to get a gun. We make ourselves a iron ammo container, and then we make our ammo assembly table. And then we need more copper, but we also need more iron. So we gotta wait for that. Obviously, this guy is quite angry with us. He's on a freaking... What the heck? Yo, this dog's got motion. Yo, get closer. Get closer. Come on. Not that close! Bro, how the heck am I supposed to put this dog down in this position? Like, what? Okay, we're gonna grab our purified water bottle. Gonna grab a couple extra flint. We're gonna grab our bandage. We're gonna use our bandage. And then we are going to kill the dog. It's close to dying, but it's not quite there yet. Now we should have gotten that, so we get a greater healing scroll. So worst case, we can heal if we get out. We just can't die. Okay, we took him out. Got the XP for it. Did it give us enough to level up? No, it did not. So we need defense level up first before we do anything else. Now, ideally, there's no more mobs around. Don't want to take extra fall damage. Grab the raw iron. I need a little bit more iron is the issue. So either we grab iron from somewhere. We get a crumble to spawn. Or we just play incredibly carefully. So, can we get a crumble to spawn from copper? Nope. Thank goodness. There's nothing behind me. We're good. We're good on that. We get a crumble to spawn. He's way too fast. Way too fast. My back's turned quite a bit too long, but we should be fine. Grab the iron. Grab the coal. We gotta get out of here. Ideally, no aggro. We might get aggro from the zombie. We got a zombie aggro. That's fine. It might try coming up here. In which case, it's kind of screwed. Because we're in a really good position to just be able to block everything off. So if it comes up here, it's just dead. So we're fine with that. We get our coal in here. We get our copper here. We level up our building. Why did I level up building? That's not what I meant to do. God darn it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Not upset. Ammo assembly table. We want to make a 9mm. It's the cheapest gun we can make with just iron. We're going to need more iron anyway in order to get it. But we can at least make some 9mm bullets. We're also going to want, no matter how much it costs, we want an ammo crate to store our ammo. It's gonna cost us a bit extra, but it's gonna save us a lot of space in the long run. What we're also gonna do is we're going to smelt up our mutton, just so that we have a little bit extra food. Worst case scenario, should be able to survive with some food and some other stuff. Okay, we've got our block of iron that we need. We've got our logs. We just need a little bit extra time, a little bit extra stuff. Should be fine. There's a ton of mobs downstairs. It should be nighttime now, maybe? Actually, this guy's perfect. Thank you for delivering yourself to me. Oh, and another guy. And another guy. You know what? Level 4, level 5. Level 5 defense. It is definitely worth making copper armor. Although I don't know the percentage of benefit that it will be is the issue. But I know it's definitely worth it. So I should have made copper armor. We're not really in a position to make a ton of stuff. What I do know though is we need 16 iron to make a Glock. And that is going to be our primary first weapon. So we are going to need more copper. Anyway. Okay, let's make ourselves a copper chestplate. Very minimum copper chestplate, copper helmet. And then we've got enough iron, or copper rather, to make one more set of bullets. Should help us survive a little bit more. But the helmet and this stuff is going to give us the locational armor that we need, which is the biggest thing. So we're good on that. We got a little bit more iron. We need a bit more iron still. That's okay. You know, we gotta start somewhere. This is where we're gonna start. We can sleep. Then it'll be the next night, or the next day rather. We're good. It's okay. Just gotta take it slow. Is there a mob up here? Oh, direwolf. Great. Come on. As long as it's dumb enough to come in my hole. Okay, that's pause. That sounds a little sus. But as long as it's dumb enough to come down here, it should be a free kill, which is great. And the issue is we need more iron. Which I guess what I could do is I could literally just mine. And eventually we'll hit iron. And it's definitely the safest way to do this. Is to just mine until we hit iron. Is it a little boring? Yes. But I think it's worth it in the long run for us being able to actually do this. Because we're day 3. This is so much farther than we've gotten to before. I want to be able to finish this challenge. If we get it done in the first video, the first part of this video, I will be super happy. But, you know, we're just going to mine a little bit longer. Okay, we got some copper. Copper's fine as well. It's just, it's not iron. It's not anything crazy. Just gotta take our time. We could get some... Okay, we got a guy to spawn. Come on, we just gotta be careful. Just be careful. We get iron to spawn. Got some iron. Nothing else down there. Block that off. We go the other way. And maybe we'll get lucky. Never mind. Instead of getting lucky, my pickaxe broke. So, time to make a new pickaxe. Great. Okay, we found some iron. Now, hopefully... Okay, we got a crumble to spawn, but that should be fine. As long as we're just careful with it. They can't hit us as long as we're kind of spamming. Also, healing salve is actually big there. Lock off this, make sure to light it up well enough. That should be enough iron, to be perfectly honest with you, to be able to get what we needed. I may have done a little bit extra down here, just as you can kind of tell probably. I just wanted to make sure that we got everything that we needed. Anyway, 9mm. It should be enough 9mm. It should fill up our entire thing. Yep, we got our ammo crate filled. A little bit extra too, but we won't need our other weapon as well. because now all we gotta do is get our gun. We got lapis as well. We got some extra cooked mutton, pretty decent. I'm gonna make the other gear as well, and then we're gonna start taking out mobs, because ideally what we really want to do is just get an insane amount of mobs killed so that we can level up our gun, so that then we don't have to worry about dealing with smaller mobs and other stuff. We can just one-shot everything. Now, is that really feasible this early on? Maybe not, but it should be fine. We're also so close to defense level 7, which is very close to getting iron, which is great. Okay, well, we've got that, so now we can make ourselves a beautiful handy-dandy Glock 17. Load that bad boy up, obviously. And now it's time to start plinking away. Now, what I want to do first, of course, is make myself some pants, because I don't want to run around without pants on, because that'd be a little bit cringe. And then I'm also going to make myself some boots, just so we don't also have to run around without... well, with our dogs hanging out, because I think that's also a little bit rude to the monsters that we're going to be 360 no-scoping. And it's obviously a no-scope because we don't have a scope on our gun, even though it's a pistol, so it's not really a no-scope. Whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's grab you, and our main objective is going to just be getting enough XP and iron in order to get to higher defense levels. Ideally, very high defense levels, but if not, that's fine too. Okay, let's go down here, and let's just take it nice and slow. Let's just be a little careful. I shot at my own reflection. The frick is that? What the actual heck was that? Anyway. Ow, that hurt a lot, actually. Okay, we're gonna be a little careful. We want to grab gunpowder when we can, but we also want to be a little careful when we can. So we're gonna heal up a little bit. I did not mean to use all of that durability, but that's fine. There's a direwolf over there. Come on, give me a good level up for the gun. Either that, or we just gotta be a little careful. I don't know. Okay. You feel like something is chasing you. I think that's the indicator for there being a literal stalker. Which will probably one-shot me. So we're gonna leave. Is it nighttime? It kind of is, so maybe we sleep instead? Hopefully it does not come to attack us, and we will be able to sleep. If it comes to attack us, there's just not much we can really do against a stalker, unfortunately. Like, we're just not in a position where we can really successfully defend or get away from one, so... I don't even know what I'm supposed to do if the stalker comes for us, but, you know, let's just hope that we can sleep and get rid of it. Oh, well, at least we can sleep, and I think that should clear a bunch of the mobs as well. Or maybe not. I'd love to farm more XP downstairs, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we're gonna go back up to the surface. Ideally, we get enough XP up here to be able to not have to worry about stuff. But, of course, if we do end up dying, it is what it is. Also, we're going this way anyway, so let's go. Let's make sure that we continue where we were going. And gotta also make sure that we take out any and all mobs along the way for the XP that they might give us. Whether it be the weapon XP, so that we're now level 1. Wait, that damage seems way higher than it should be. I don't know. Okay, Geronimo, let's just hope that there's no aggressive fish in here. I'm just fingers crossed. Literally not a care in the world. Probably should not have done that. All things considered. But we did it. So now, you know what? It is what it is. Boom, headshot. Double headshot. Of course, wool is great. Chickens, ideally, we don't really want chickens. Don't want to get too close to that guy. We want the leather from the cows. So we turn that into string. Get rid of you. Okay. Okay, we can kill the skeletons in one hit. And that's good. I just gotta... Pig, sorry child, you've gotta go as well. I cannot let you survive after seeing what I did to your parents. No witnesses, you know? This isn't Bambi, I'm not gonna let you live out of pity. Okay, passive armor, armor toughness, that's good. Ideally, I really want to get a little bit more. I don't really need to carry beef. I need leather. Because I need 4 leather and some more wool for a backpack. That's kind of our main objective right now. So that we can get a little bit more stuff. So hopefully we can do that. Nothing there. That's fantastic. That's just great. Did none of the cows, other than that one, drop leather? That's crazy unfortunate. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I guess we'll just head this way. Great. I don't know what to say. Also, okay, we're gonna head this way instead. Because the other way has absolutely nothing. And we can also check if the horses have any leather on them. So, let's just hope you guys do. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna have to murder more of your kind. Okay, Glock level 2 as well. Okay, there's more cows over there as well if we need to. I'm sorry, I can't let you live either. Made a horrible... Did y'all hear that? What the heck was that sound, by the way? Was that the stalker? Like, am I missing something? Is there something chasing me that I should be aware of? I'm very scared, actually. Like, genuinely, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, well. Geronimo, please don't have any aggressive fish in the water. Good, there aren't any. That's perfect. There's sunfern leaves. I guess I don't really need to get the sunferns or anything else, because we're kind of fine with that. The dire wolf over here that's not showing up properly. There's a skeleton skull over here. Is this a grave? Oh no, I guess we're doing a little bit of grave robbing. That's actually a significant amount of bones. Bro was actually fully caked up, huh? In the bone department. Okay. Copper. Not the end of the world. Copper's good. I want to be careful. Because I know that there's other things that could happen. So what I'm going to do is very similar to my other bases in certain mod packs that we've done before. I'm going to build up a little bit. And the reason for this is honestly because I'm scared. I'm worried. That's the main thing. To be honest, like, we're not super elevated. So I don't want to like do anything too crazy. Just a little worried that we're gonna be, you know, assaulted by many things during the night. So you know, at least now they can only come from one direction. And not that One Direction. Okay, why did I think about freaking the band One Direction when I said that? I don't... Whatever, who cares? It doesn't matter. Okay, we need more cobble. So, let's vein mine ourselves some stone real quick. Grab you, vein mine this, get a crumble. Or not a crumble, I guess. I don't know. I was expecting a crumble there, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But no crumble, it is. And you know what? That's fine. Okay, I got you. Don't need a big house. We just need a house that can withstand some actual potential aggression for a couple nights. So it should be kind of perfect. It's literally just a 3x3 box. Okay. We're good. Put you there. You there. Ammo assembly table on top of it. On this side. Actually, what we'll do is furnaces. Bed. And you know what? This is perfect. You can always expand more if we need to. I probably should expand more, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. But just a little concerned as well. So what we're gonna do, obviously, bandages, very good. Getting a little bit thirsty, so let's drink some water. Now, I also, shoot, I used all the wool. I should have made a backpack. Backpack probably better overall. Also, you know what, let's make some chests as well. Can't make chests out of redwood. Interesting, okay. I don't see any stalker-related things on the map, so I think we're good to go, or at least right this second. We got you. Should have made another pickaxe. That's the other thing that I needed to do. So, chests and a pickaxe. That's the things that I'm doing. I mean, use iron tools yet? No, we need building level 8 for that, which we are nowhere near. But I guess I should get towards, but really, I guess the constitution and defense stuff is just so important. I don't know. Okay. You were gonna be there. Those are gonna be there. There we go. We're safe in here. What we're gonna also do is make a torch so that we can, you know, be a little safer in here. And we're gonna expand a little bit. We're gonna expand this way. I think that's the best place for us to do this. And we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should be able to finish this by nightfall. And then should be good with that. And you know what? With that, I'm happy for day 5. Definitely gonna have to make this a multiple part thing. Because this video, honestly, I'd love recording so much more of it since it's hardcore. I'm just having fun. This will be kind of like an extended edition, part 1, whatever. But we'll make multiple parts of it, make it more entertaining and everything. So just, you know, stick around. It'll be fun. I promise. Yeah, this is gonna be one heck of a video series. So stay tuned for the rest of it. Gonna grab you guys. Don't really need to keep the gunpowder on me. What I will do, though, is chuck you guys in there, because that's valuable. And then split you guys. Perfect. So now all we gotta do is we gotta make some more ammo, get some more other stuff, and then from there we need a backpack, and it should be good to go. Ideally that stalker is gone now. Okay, well, next day we've got ourselves a helmet as well. I decided to upgrade. We got that. Now we're gonna be a little bit careful. Okay, one shot the skeleton. That frick is a Krampus henchman. Dropped monster flesh. I don't know if I need monster flesh for anything, but we got some bones. That guy actually startled the heck out of me. That could have been real bad. Thankfully we're alive. So, you know what? We're fine. How do I want to do this? Do we want to... I want to get iron gear before I do anything else, and I think the best way to do that is going to be farming crumbles. So, we're just going to mine this stuff up here. Block of raw iron. Honestly, 17 iron. We just vein mine this, and then... No crumble. Okay, interesting. Level 11 as well. Right, defense level 10. Perfect. More copper. Or more, not copper. Why did I say copper when I got iron? Whatever, who cares? It doesn't matter. We're here for the iron anyway. So with that, we should be able to get full set iron gear. And that's great. You'll love to see it. Okay. So 7, 8. 7. There we go. Perfect. Okay, time for our iron gear. We've got a helmet already. Masterful on the chest plate, which is perfect. We get a good modifier on the leggings. Nothing. You know what? Nothing's better than bad. Masterful on the boots as well. Okay. You know what? You'll love to see it. And we also get the boost for having all that. Now, I guess I could make other gear, but overall, I want to level up building to level 8 so we can use iron tools. I think that's our next step because we don't quite have the ability to get diamonds yet. Other than that, though, we have gunpowder. We need sugarcane still, so building level 8 again. We need more string for a backpack. And we also need more other stuff for a backpack too. So, what I think I'm going to do, make a ton of these guys. Flint knives. And we're going to come out here. And we're just going to chop down all of this stuff. Nothing bad should be able to really realistically happen to us. So, you know, have fun just cutting this out. Whoever's editing this. I don't know if I'm going to have someone else edit this or if I'm going to be editing this. So, well, if it's me, have fun editing this out. Ooh, there's some iron ore peeking out over here. And, of course, it is a singular iron. Great. I thought it was going to be at least a little bit that we could maybe potentially get, you know, some good stuff from. But ideally, a crumble would have been nice. But I guess not. That's fine, too. And now back to our regular scheduled program of NobleCactus cutting down freaking plants for an hour. Because it's fun. It's honestly really therapeutic. I highly recommend getting on this mod pack. Literally just to do this. It's nice. This is probably the most therapeutic part of this entire mod pack because the rest of it's hell, but at least this part's chill. You know, like it's a lot of fun. Anyway, crumble spawn? Nope, no crumble. You know what? We'll take it. I'm happy. Okay, well, we've been through all of our particular knives, and now we've got a good healthy amount of plant string. Great, you'll love to see it. Honestly, not too shabby, not too shabby. What we should be able to do now is just smelt all this up. And that should be fantastic. I also grabbed myself some more sugarcane that, of course, 6 of which is going to get turned into sugar and then utilized in the recipe for more gunpowder. And the rest of it we're going to save so that we can replant it here in a little bit. Now, I also have the iron and the copper. We're going to smelt up the copper. We're just going to smelt up 20 of it so that we can make a little bit more ammo, but overall that's not the main goal that we've got for us right now. Gotta smelt up some other stuff too, but overall we're just going to wait out this night for the most part. And then hopefully tomorrow we can go mining and maybe get ourselves diamond gear. That's kind of the goal. We just gotta hit other stuff first, so yeah. Okay, backpack time. Let's make ourselves our backpack. Now, I think to upgrade it, we need to get more leather, more wool, right? And then just the backpack. So we've got the wool. Don't quite have the leather, but at least we've got our small backpack, so we can utilize that. That's not too bad. And then we'll be able to make a couple more bandages using all of this extra string as well. Now, I am kind of waiting out part of the night because I do, in fact, want to fight some mobs. The reason for that, of course, is the XP mostly. That's the main thing. So hopefully we can get some mobs to spawn. Ideally not a mutant zombie, but it seems like we took that guy out kind of relatively well, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I don't know why it is still alive. Excuse me? I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay. So, mutant zombie, bad idea. Okay. Currently, I think that the only option... Or we just died. Okay, great. What the heck happened? Okay, mutant zombie doesn't die. That zombie summoned lightning. We died from that. Weber Unyielding Sprint Quicksand Sapper Storm Vengeance Cloaking Darkness Berserk. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Well, that's fantastic. Thank you for watching part 1 of this hellhole of a series. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, well, now it's time to do the exact same thing again as we literally have for the past bit, except for I can't use the enigmatic challenge amulet. I don't know why. I can't even click it, so I guess we're gonna have to reload or something. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Great. Fantastic. This is perfect. This is exactly the thing that I wanted to happen. There's a beautiful black pig over here. We got some cactus, some sugar. Honestly, the sugar cane's nice because maybe we can get a gun early on, but dear lord, a voice crack as well. I'm just so cooked. Like, I'm not gonna give this up because there's no way I'm eating the Carolina Reaper again. There's just no possible way I'm gonna do that, but dear lord, I want to quit. Like, honestly, I would give away the merch. I'd give away more merch to be able to not do this, but I'm gonna stick it through because that's just the kind of guy I am. You know, we'll do the next all the way to attempt number 10, and then after attempt number 10 is when we'll call it for part 1, because dear lord, this is going to take far too long. This isn't like a 1-part, 2-part thing. This is gonna be like maybe a, you know, 5 to 20 part thing. And I might even start streaming it at some point because dear... And I've broken the game again. Okay, well, actually, never mind, I lied. It's working properly, I think. I just need... Okay, there's lizards, there's other stuff. The lizards are cute. I need flint, and I don't think I've seen any flint. Actually, there's flint down there. Let's just hope that we can grab some real quick. Come on, give me enough flint, please, dear lord. Okay. Got our flint, got our gravel. Perfect. I'm gonna grab this extra sugarcane because every bit of sugarcane that we can grab is gonna help us get that much more ammo. And honestly, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, the ammo's not even the biggest issue. And that's the current problem that I'm facing. Is that the ammo's not even the big deal. It's literally everything else. So I don't really know what to do. But you know what? We're gonna make the most out of it. We're gonna do the best we can, and that's all we can do. I can't kill the dead step brush because it doesn't give me plant fiber. Great. At least this stuff gives me plant fiber. That's, you know, it's better than nothing. Palm shrubs, I need plant fiber. I need at least enough to get our plant string, to get our flint axe. Chop down a nice kapok tree. And then we can hopefully get a little bit extra started because, dear lord, this is going to take forever at this rate. But, you know what? Actually, we found bamboo. That's kind of cool, to be honest with you. Some nice logs. Crafting table. have enough. I gotta just make the tree fibers into plant string. Do this again. Get our flint pickaxe. And then I need more plant fibers. So we'll just use the rest of the flint for this. And then we'll do that. That way, and now all we gotta do is just chop all this down. Ideally, we get a bunch more plant fibers, and then we can make ourselves our katana, or not a katana, a saber. Because we want the saber for the main protection levels that we get from it. And then we can worry about other stuff in a bit. But first, it's or not leaf, but grass chopping time. Because this grass is too valuable for us to leave this early on. Okay, so we've got a healthy amount of plant string. We're almost out of food though, so what I will need to do now is ideally we can get over here, get to that cave. We should be able to... No, we can't crit one-shot a sheep, so we'll have to make a stone tool first. And, should be able to get down to stone this little crevice, right? Please? Nope, not through there, I guess, but definitely over here. Perfect. You'll have to see it. Let's just grab you guys. 3. Realistically, I only really need 3. But we've got a bit extra, and that's fine. I heard a zombie, so just gotta double check behind me. We're fine for right this second, but... I do want to actually take this guy out for the XP. And there's bot flies, which is not ideal. Because bot flies, quite literally, are incredibly annoying. And apparently I can't hit them, so that's great. Or rather, my hits do no damage. So we're kind of just screwed. You know what? This isn't even a good spawn. I don't care. You know what? I'm just gonna reset. This is actually, you know what? We're gonna persevere. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do our best. We gotta just get somewhere. That's all we gotta do. Good information. Claim you. Claim our extra flint. How do I progress? Grab our bandage. Upgrade constitution. Make sure to mute while sneezing so that we don't, you know, pass away. Now we gotta heal up enough. Ideally, to be able to do damage to things. Oh, my chest is low, which means I just can't do anything. 4, 3, 2, 1. And of course, a freaking gusher spawned out of it, but we're gonna give it our all. I just can't get hit. And I got killed by a botfly. Great. Frickin' fantastic. Okay, now we gotta prep for our last seed for this part of the video. Dear Lord, this has been a journey. This is day 3 of recording this. We're gonna need to spend more time doing it, but overall, you know, it is what it is. Let's do this. EM10. Let's get it. Okay, well, we've loaded in. Sorry for sounding weird. I have a thing in my nose because I had a nosebleed, which is not ideal, but you know what? It is what it is, so we're gonna live through it. We're gonna persevere. And, yeah. Okay, well, honestly, this is not the worst spawn we could have. There's a bunch of stones around, which is pretty decent. There's some sticks on the ground, which is good. And there's also a little stream over here, which is even better. So hopefully, what are you? Is this normal gravel? It is actually. That's perfect. Okay, well, we've got gravel now. We've got our flint shards. And by the way, the reason why, of course, make sure to actually, you know what? If you're watching at this point in the video, comment nosebleed. And I will favorite your comment, or at least like your comment, because I appreciate those watching this late into the video. And honestly, I don't know why I had a nosebleed, but it just kind of happens sometimes, usually when it's too dry, which, my apartment's pretty dry right now, so I guess it kind of makes sense, but yeah, let me know. And, we'll continue. I don't know what I'm saying really, but we're gonna just persevere through this. I gotta actually replace the thing I have in my nose though, because it's bleeding through. I should probably do something about it. Okay, I've returned. Nosebleed thankfully resolved, which is great. You'll love to hear it. And now, of course, we are going to get ourselves a beautiful, handy-dandy pickaxe first, and also an axe. Actually, not an axe. I mean, a pickaxe and a... We're gonna get the whatever it's called thing that I usually make. What is it? What am I saying? The saber. Dear Lord, why did that take... My brain is slow right now. I don't know, maybe it's because I just had a thing in my nose, so my brain oxygen levels are catching up again, but... Whatever, it's fine. We're not super concerned. All we gotta do is get ourselves a little bit of cobblestone, and we're fine. Honestly, if I run into anything down here that we can find, it would be pretty cool if we found coal here. So it'd be pretty cool if we found coal here. I said it'd be pretty cool if we found coal here. Okay, well, I guess, you know, we're not that lucky, but it's fine because at least right now we've got a good healthy amount of sticks, other stuff. We also have our beautiful stone saber. At this point, I think the only thing that the shield is good for is against skeletons, but overall it's not the end of the world, so we're gonna definitely keep it. And we definitely want to get a backpack and potentially leather armor as soon as possible, as well as food, because food is literally the most important part of this. Also, my mouse just bugged out. What the heck? Anyway, these are all apple trees, so we also have the chance to get apple acorns from them, which would be pretty good. I'd love to get some apple acorns, but if we don't, that's fine too, you know. It's not the end of the world. At least we're getting enough wood to ideally be able to get relatively started with getting us some gunpowder, because it looks like there's sugarcane on the other side. And then there's also the sheep and such, so be able to hopefully get somewhere with that. I want to avoid that guy, actually, because that would be not great. There's a couple structures over there, which would be quite good. That means a crumble just spawned, I believe. Yep, I'm right. Come on. Come on. Come on, crumble. Best mob in the game for leveling up. Also getting iron, which is exactly kind of what we want. So I don't really need to hold on to the cobblestone splitters anymore, but they're fine. Plant fibers, definitely not worth it to vein mine. But what we're gonna do, I need more plant fibers anyways, so we're going to use a couple flint knives to grab ourselves as much plant fiber as we can from this little area, as we usually do, because I keep doing that. You guys know why. You've been watching this. I'm not gonna say the same thing for the 20th time already, but hopefully we can get somewhere. Those guys are aggressive, so we're gonna stay away from them. The nature fairies, not great. There's 2 battle towers close by as well. I would love to be able to take on a battle tower, but we are nowhere near that point. Because we need at least full iron armor and probably a level 5 gun before we do any of that. And hopefully we can get there. I mean, we're on attempt number 10. If we get... Honestly, if we get to at least day 10 by this, I will be so happy. But now that I've said that, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, may have jinxed myself again. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely super excited to spend another 15 hours trying to get this mod pack to work and then everything else. Ooh, a little orchid guy came out, which we got to be a little careful with, but overall not too shabby. We just got to be careful with them because they can do a significant amount of leg damage, which would make us quite slow, which we don't want to happen, so just just gotta make sure to play that a little bit safer than usual. But overall, last knife, and now we've got a good healthy amount of stuff. So I'm just gonna grab some strawberries and take out some sheep. And hopefully we can get a good amount of wool and other stuff from them. Also a fairy, actually. Fairies are very good. I would love to be able to catch one. We need a bottle for that, and we are not currently in a position to have bottles just yet. So, yeah, not yet. That's fine. Not that big of a deal. We're okay. For right this second. At least, yeah. For right this current moment, we are alright. We're getting somewhere as well. We need to find some sugarcane, which there's sugarcane across, but there's moggas in the water, so we're going to be a little careful. What we definitely got to do first is make a furnace and smelt up some beef and then some mutton. And what we can also do is we can utilize the moggas in the water and hopefully farm a couple of them as well. That'd be ideal. Can I aggro the other moggas is the real question. Because there's some over there, supposedly, according to the mini-map. Okay, we seem to have aggroed it. Okay, perfect. You know what? That works, actually. Now we're so close to leveling up as well. But the main thing is to get the food. And now we got some food. We'll cross over, get the sugarcane, and then we can mine some of the stuff on the side of the mountain. And then probably just build into the mountain and maybe try and survive that way. I don't really know. We're not really in a great position for this, but we'll make it work. Okay, I've made oak doors. This guy is about to run out, so the moment that pops, we're gonna mine you, we're gonna grab you, we're gonna cross the river, we're gonna grab the sugarcane, mine a tiny bit of stuff, and then we are going to dig into the side of this mountain. Obviously. Hopefully what I can do is we're just gonna dig straight into the side over here. Ah, yes, a rare mob captain. Exactly what I want to deal with when I'm trying to barely survive day one. Okay, well, at least what we can do is from a little bit of a distance, mine some coal. That's not great. I wanted a guy to spawn, but it's fine. We'll make it work. You can kind of come over here. There's actually a little bit more of a cave over here as well. Oh, well, we're dead. Struck by lightning. Got unlucky. Got a bad crumble. That's fine. We're okay. Thank you guys for watching part 1. Really appreciate all the support, and stick around for part 2. If this video hits 500 likes, I will force my younger brother and my cousin to play malicious mode, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. Harder than expert mode. It's awful. Let me just spoil it. I've already played with them, so the video will come out if you guys hit 500 likes on this video. So like it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to stay tuned for part 2, which should be out either later this week or next week. Anyway, GG's, peace. Have a great day. Bye-bye.